In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Dylan Laube on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Grabbed by Best, left side. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that is good for a Raiders first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now he got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that sets up a Raiders first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if his ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Here's Fields on first. And he has started this game perfect, connecting on all 4 passes after that last one.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one finds Thornton. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's second down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Bowers. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
12 yards.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
This is a design look for Fields. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third down from the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown! So they pick up right where they left off last week with that victory, Brock. Finding the end zone here on the first series of our contest.
Yeah, the successful teams in this league, they stack plays, stack series, stack games, stack performances. And this is feeling a lot like a week ago from the jump.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this one will clear the end zone. No surprise to any of us, right, with the kick moved up, but it only is going to come out to the 20 on that touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 13 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Bet him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
Mahomes. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Walker now from the gun. Open space inside the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
And that right there is a statement touchdown to begin this game, Brock. Carving a path right into that end zone.
Yeah, coming off a week where you just had to scrap and claw to get the victory, maybe a little extra margin would help this time, huh?
Yeah, well, a good start here, right? As they try to, what everybody does is they stack and wins, Brock. They try to stack things to get that win. That one right down the middle. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Laube with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Peter Woods on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Fields throwing here. And he put everything he's got behind it. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Has it downfield working the left. And he gets home. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete to number 82.
So business as usual, Brock, from the league's top scoring offense right there. Moving it right down the fields and punching it in for 6.
Kate, they've risen to the top of the league because they know whether it's a slow, methodical drive or a chance to just hammer down more aggressively, whatever the game decides and the script evolves, same result, touchdown.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Matching last week's effort with that sack.
Remember in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st down, Chiefs.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So there's 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. Here's Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Couldn't beat him again. He tried. He wanted that 2nd touchdown, too, Brock. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, I think a couple things, Kate. I don't think they're going to go away from him over the course of the game. And then that run sets up creative play action down by the goal line. Keep an eye on that.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Gets it again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Butker to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They bump their lead up to 14.
21. Raiders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Buying some time left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
From the pistol, a give to Washington. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Chris Jones on the stop.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. A pistol snap, Fields. And he's going to have just enough for the 1st down. That throw was short, Brock. Great individual efforts. They've got fresh set of downs.
And the Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 30 yards.
Another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A give to Washington. The stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. And you want to get that century mark.
Yeah.
That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that will sure help. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chiefs will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking a gain at about 25 yards. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Second half begins with a bang. 36 yards.
And a 1st down.
1st and 10 here for Mahomes. And that last throw puts him up near 1,000 yards on this season. Going deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Play action now. It's Fields. Headed out right. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's second down. Now it's Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And it is first down, Las Vegas. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Play action, Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Low right side, finds Bash. And out of bounds he goes after picking up close to 8 yards there. So second and short coming up. They go handoff to Washington. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Quick pass, right side, complete. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. And that is good for a Raiders first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 6.
Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's second and 4.
At the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
Looking to throw, Fields. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play. A good call, and that's on the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Fields now on first down. And he's only missed once since halftime. 5 completions so far on 6 attempts. Sticking to the air here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gaining limited to a couple.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
It's a gain of 18. And the Raider first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Fields with a chance to run it here. And in as he finishes it on the keeper. Touchdown Raiders. Justin Fields. That's his second of the year. That's off the mark, no good. There's a flag down, though, Brock, and the way that everybody's reacting, I think somebody jumped early. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After the penalty, still running their kicker out there, and they're going to take the single point. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through, no problem.
Chiefs 21, Raiders 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Running with Walker again. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that earns Kansas City the first down.
36-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Play action, Mahomes. He's got it downfield near the edge. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
From the red zone on first. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, the second score that he has brought in this season. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? You don't have to settle for field goals. You could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Raiders take over first and 10.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Third and long for him here. And that's incomplete, so defense forces 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. 3-19, let's go.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs.
He ain't your 4, he ain't your 3, he ain't your 2, he the ball. He ain't your 4, he ain't your 3, he ain't your 2, he the ball. When they feel the spirit, then they move to it. Then their mind is the first thing they lose to it. Then their spirits just shine with a hue to it. If you got the 4.